I can't believe Stinger's here!
Believe it, Michael, he's here!
You know, when you think of WCW, you really think of one man, Ric Flair. Well,
others would say you'd think about the Stinger, Corey, who has been synonymous with WCW. His loyalty, his passion, his desire.
Stop yelling, Saxton. I'm right here.
I get excited.
He's here! Nate! Woo! Byron, that is sacrilege. The fact that you were trying to imitate Ric Flair. You would know nothing about this man's lifestyle. Nothing.
I could try to learn.
No.
To be the man, you've got to beat the man. And ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the man. Byron Saxton, what's causing all this?
The Nature Boy, woo!
Introducing the challenger from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 251 pounds. This is Sting! Introducing the champion from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds. He is the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Stay tuned. Sting arrived in the NWA and didn't waste time issuing a challenge to Nature Boy Ric Flair. During a scheduled interview on television, Flair decided to make his response in person, and that's when things got out of control.
Flair could not believe Sting had the audacity to call him out for the World Heavyweight Championship. Sting's intensity and athleticism was the perfect match for Flair's deplorable tactics as the dirtiest player in the game.
And Cole, I will be shocked if we don't see this one spill out to the arena floor sooner.
His shoulders are down, and the champ kicks out.
Too early in the match to end it.
You gotta believe this one's over.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Boom! Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Specifically targeting the leg.
When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks.
This might be it. Oh, the shoulders are down. And the champ kicks out.
Still a lot more fight left.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that it was the first time ever that the Women's Championship changed hands in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And guys, I will never forget the image of Charlotte tapping out to that unique bank statement in the crowd, surrounded by the WWE Universe.
Oh, what impact!
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era, but before that, I remember Pat Patterson and Sergeant Slaughter's famous 1981 alley fight, which many consider to be the precursor to Falls Count Anywhere.
Now in full control. Oh!
Sting was just a step behind there, guys.
Look out here. As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but more importantly, weren't you born in 1981, Saxton?
Good point.
Ring rattling. He caught him slipping. Shoulders on the mat. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Ric Flair never ceases to amaze me.
Woo! Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes. This could mean trouble.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. When there are no rules to enforce, the official's sole responsibility in a match like this is to simply declare...
Shoulders down, championship on the line. 2, 3. Flair's done it.
I can't believe it!
These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights.
Look at him go. He's getting after it here. And finally,
Here is your winner, and still National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Huge victory tonight for Ric Flair.
wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down.
Sting arrived in the NWA and didn't waste time issuing a challenge to Nature Boy Ric Flair. During a scheduled interview on television, Flair decided to make his response in person, and that's when things got out of control.
Flair could not believe Sting had the audacity to call him out for the World Heavyweight Championship. Sting's intensity and athleticism was the perfect match for Flair's deplorable tactics as the dirtiest player in the game.
And Cole, I will be shocked if we don't see this one spill out to the arena floor sooner rather than later.
Talking about the conflicts between Sting and Ric Flair, Byron, these rivals clashed hundreds of times. Flair even recruited Sting to be a member of the Four Horsemen just to betray him. That's one way to eliminate a rival, right, Corey?
Yeah, the Flair-Sting rivalry raged on for 13 years, and it was fitting that what started at the first Clash of Champions in 1988 set off the first episode of Nitro in 1995. It was the very last WCW match ever in 2001. Now that is a rivalry, fellas.
Guys, the most important thing for a superstar to remember in a Falls Count Anywhere match is that anything goes. And I do mean anything.
I hope someone uses you as a weapon, Saxton.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
The champ's starting to sweat. He's a true champion. I suspect he has plenty of fight left in him.
It's hard to tell at this point, but perhaps the unpredictable nature of this match is too much for him to overcome.
As Byron mentioned, anything goes in this one, which means we're likely to see a liberal use of weaponry here tonight.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Cole, the fact that there's no disqualification also means that anybody can interfere, and there's nothing you can do about it. Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means that this contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand those rules.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Super kick! In describing this match, Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules.
Oh, he goes low. You're not cheating, you're not trying.
Ooh! Ric Flair going for an early pin.
What a title defense.
And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here is your winner, and still National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight.
The conflict between Ric Flair and Sting truly defined the first ever Clash of Champions. Ingeniously airing at the same time as WrestleMania 4, this was the first time the two icons met in the ring, and it was for Flair's World Heavyweight Championship.
The match ended in a draw, so Flair retained his prized possession. But Sting battled so valiantly that he immediately became a star and a top championship contender, which also meant he also became a target of the Four Horsemen.
And Cole, I will be shocked if we don't see this one spill out to the arena floor sooner rather than later.
Returning to the Flair-Sting saga, fellas, the history between them became complicated. At one point, Sting was a horseman, but through the 90s, their disdain for one another only grew as they traded wins and titles all the way up to the final episode of WCW Monday Nitro in 2001.
It was fitting that the last match ever broadcast on WCW Monday Nitro was the Nature Boy versus the man they call Sting. That's when you saw the respect that had been formed between two legends over the years.
Back in from the apron.
If you look up the word champion in the dictionary, there should be a full-page picture of Ric Flair in his diamond sequin robe and that classic WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
Well, he's got to get himself out of it now. Returning to your point about Ric Flair being champion, Michael, Flair's amazing body of work spans the globe and is the symbol of excellence in sports entertainment. And he was the first superstar to become a 16-time world champion.
There's one other word that should be linked to Ric Flair, fellas, and that's best. The Nature Boy spent 34 years as one of this industry's top guys. It's only fitting that he passed his excellence down to his daughter, the Queen.
Many consider Ric Flair to be the greatest world heavyweight champion of all time, the standard bearer by which all champions are measured. The Nature Boy also prides himself on being the dirtiest player in the game.
Splash! Massive!
Oh, look at just...
Oh, nasty impact.
Byron brought up Ric Flair's nickname as the dirtiest player in the game. Even though Flair is beloved, he knew when to cut corners, whether it be pulling tights, wearing brass knuckles, or calling in backup like the Four Horsemen.
It's not cheating if you don't get caught, Cole. And Ric Flair rarely got caught. He may be the dirtiest player, but he's also a winner. Samoan drop.
And Sting going for the early cover.
And the champ kicks out.
The Nature Boy staying in this match with that kick out.
Sting looking for something big. Is he done? And he somehow fights his way free.
Lucky for him, that looked devastating.
Irish whip. The champion into the cover. And an easy kick out.
It takes more to make an icon fall to a 3 count.
Harsh impact.
Will he be victorious? And Sting powers his way out.
Hey, I guess you never know.
Stinging everything in sight right now, Michael. Ugh. You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude.
He's looking at it.
There's no way he's giving up now.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Oh! Dragon Whip connects.
A bad place to be for the challenger.
As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson-Sergeant Slaughter alley fight had many of the elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match. Most notably, I'd say, was the heavy weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but
The champion into the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
it takes more to make an icon fall to a 3 count. Nailed it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
When it comes to Falls Count Anywhere matches, for my money, there are few better than the November 2016 battle between Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks. Looks to me, guys, like the champ has no plans on losing the title anytime soon.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Speaking of that classic Charlotte-Sasha encounter Corey mentioned, we should add that he's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Here comes Sting.
And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Look out here. Oh, here we go. He's in control.
Flair is weathering this violent storm. He's in big trouble.
He's in big trouble.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
Things have gotten worse for Ric Flair. Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
He's in full control now.
Sting getting completely dominated here, people.
Byron, he looks like he has no idea where he is.
Yeah, he is definitely on Dream Street, Michael. Oh, man, Sting is in trouble.
Look out, look out. This could be it. He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Sting was just a step behind there, guys.
Bad news for Sting.
Ooh, right to the face.
Sting getting completely dominated here, people.
Oh, man, Sting is in trouble.
Bad news for Sting. He might have it. When this guy's on, look out. Sting getting completely dominated here, people.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Sting was just a step behind there, guys. Hey, you're gonna get yourself disqualified.
what impact. Bringing into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion, new champion.
3. Flair's done it.
I can't believe it.